Devlet ve hükümet başkanları,
Honorable heads of state and
değerli
government,
dostlar,
dear friends,
şahsım ve
I would like
milletim
to
adına
greet you all
en kalbi
with my
duygularımla selamlıyorum.
heartfelt feelings on
Yeni Delhi
my
zirvemizin
behalf and
ardından
my nation.
bizleri tekrar bir araya
I would
getiren
like to thank the Prime Minister of
Hindistan
India,
Başbakanı
Mr.
Sayın
Modi,
Modi'ye
for uniting us
teşekkür ediyorum.
again after the New Delhi
Öncelikle
summit.
Hindistan'ın
First of all,
Uttarakhand
I would like
eyaletinde
to
yaşanan tren
express
kazası
my
dolayısıyla
sorrow for
üzüntülerimi
the
ifade
tunnel
ediyor.
accident that
Geçmiş
took place
olsun
in
diyorum.
Uttarakhand state of
Son
India
zirvemiz
and wish a prompt
G20'nin
recovery to the injured.
küresel
Our
meselelerin
last summit
çözümündeki
reaffirmed
öncü
once
rolünü
again the leading
bir
role
daha
of the
teyit etti.
G20 in
Bizim
solving
de
global
güçlü
issues.
destek verdiğimiz Afrika Birliği'nin
With the
daimi
permanent membership of
kabulüyle
the African Union,
G20'nin
which we have strongly
nüfus alanı
supported, the
daha da arttı.
G20 sphere of influence
Kutsal kitapları hedef alan
increased even
saldırıların
further.
da G20
It was an
bildirgesinde
appropriate step
kınanmasını
to condemn
son
the
derece
attacks
isabetli buluyorum.
targeting holy books in
Yeni
the
Delhi
G20
sonrasında
declaration.
takibini yapacağımız
One of the topics
unsurlardan
we
biri de
agreed to follow up
çok
after the
taraflı
New Delhi
kalkınma
summit was
bankalarının
the
geliştirilmesiydi.
development of
Küresel
multilateral
büyüme,
development banks.
finansman koşullarındaki daralma,
Global growth
jeopolitik
has started to
gerilimler,
slow down due to a
uluslararası
number of facts,
ticarette
such as
artan
tightening
korumacı
financing
eğilimler,
conditions, geopolitical
değişikliği
tensions, increasing
ve
protectionist
çevre
tendencies
sorunları
in
gibi
international
bir
trade,
dizi
climate
faktörün
change,
etkisiyle
and
yavaşlamaya başladı.
environmental problems.
Kalkınmanın temel unsurlarından bir diğeri,
One of the
toplumun
fundamental
tüm
factors of
bireylerinin
development
bu
is
mücadelenin
the
parçası
to
haline
make all members of
getirilmesi.
society part
Bu
of this
anlayışla
effort.
bildiğiniz gibi 2015
It is with this
dönem
perspective, as you
başkanlığımız
know, during
sırasında
our 2015 term presidency that we led to the establishment of the Women
yeni
20.
tesis ettiğimiz
With the newly established
güçlendirilmesi
working group of
çalışma
empowerment
grubuyla
of women,
Antalya'da attığımız
we are
bu
further
adımı
strengthening
daha da
the step
güçlendirmiş oluyoruz.
we had taken in Antalya.
Kıymetli dostlar,
As
yeni Delhi
esteemed friends,
zirvesinden bu yana
since the New Delhi summit,
karşılaştığımız
we are
sınırlara
constantly
sürekli
facing an
yenilerek
increasing number of challenges as
Ukrayna'daki savaş
G20
devam
countries.
ederken
While the war
Ukrayna
in Ukraine
bir
is
başka
ongoing, we woke up to a new crisis in the morning of October 7th.
işgal edilmiş
The tragedy in the occupied Palestinian territories, starting with Gaza, has now exceeded the limits of our tolerance. As you know,
20 Kasım
2 days ago, November 20th, Children's Day, unfortunately, nearly 7,000 innocent Palestinian children could not make to this day because the Israeli government took away the most basic right of 14,000 civilians, including these children, the right to life. It forced Palestinians to migrate from their homeland. It showed no mercy while bombing the hospitals, schools, and camps where Palestinians took refuge in a last hope to survive. They even lost control to the point of threatening to use nuclear bombs, the existence of which they had always denied to this day. As any conscientious person would agree, the right to self-defense cannot be an excuse to justify these horrors. It is obvious that these acts are war crimes and crimes against humanity are being committed. Those who commit these crimes must be held accountable before international law. We do not and cannot in any way accept and legitimize actions targeting civilians. I would like to call upon all leaders here to show the same reaction to civilian deaths without discriminating between Israelis, Palestinians, Jews, Muslims, and Christians. The declaration of a 4-day humanitarian ceasefire and the agreement to the exchange of a limited number of hostages and prisoners is a positive development. I sincerely hope that this step will lead to a permanent ceasefire, which is our priority, and we expect it to be established as soon as possible. Recent events have once again reaffirmed the importance of establishing an independent Palestinian state based on the 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as its capital, peacefully coexisting with Israel. In this context, I also call upon you to initiate the establishment of a two-state solution. Turkey is ready to assume responsibility together with other countries in the new security architecture to be established, including being a guarantor country. We are also continuing our humanitarian aid in the region. So far, in cooperation with our Egyptian brothers and sisters, we have shipped 11 airplanes and 1 civilian ship full of aid supplies to El Arish. We are also continuing the treatment of the wounded, and especially cancer patients and children, by transferring them to Turkey. I invite you, my friends, to take the necessary steps to ensure the uninterrupted supply and delivery of humanitarian and medical aid to Gaza. In closing my remarks, I would like to once again thank India for hosting this meeting. And I would like to wish success to Brazil, which will take over the G20 term presidency as of December 1st. Thank you.